Welcome to Christian Relationship Hub.
We want to discuss on family matters, couples. So I have some questions that I want to ask my guests. And my guest here today is Mr. Ola Adedoyin Tolulope. So he's our guest today. Now I have some questions for him. Let's go straight to the business of today. So I have two questions that I want to ask him. But the first one, let's quickly run through the first one. The first one says, how to build bond as a couple that will last even in old age. So this is the question for our guest. So, sir, as a couple, as a family, as husband and wife, how can they build bond from the beginning? Because I realize now that when it's old age, a lot of people face challenges, especially people that has only one wife. Because for example, before yesterday that I saw one man, the man is not very agile and the man is okay, they are fine. But when I got to the man's house, he was telling me that his wife went abroad to take care of grandchild and all that for how many months, and the woman has not even come back. So I'm just thinking that how could this be? How can this woman leave this man alone in this state and just go like that? She never comes since how many months or more than that? So 3 months or more than that. So this brings question that how can couple build bonds even when they are young till old age? Because I know that if there is bond between these people, even though the woman will travel to take care of child, at least 1 or 2 months is okay. He will be rushing back home that my husband is at home, I need to take care of him. But just neglecting him and go away like that, I don't think it's what is okay. What can you say about it?
Thank you. Now I will start from taking responsibility. I'll also talk about building bond between each other, having connections, and these things. Most of the time, people don't understand that getting into a marriage is all about responsibility. That is about you make a decision to take upon a responsibility on yourself.
Okay.
Now, let me first start with this. When you are still young, as a couple, as a young couple, you need to spend more time together. You need to be friends, which is very important. Your partner has to be your gist partner. It has to be your go-to partner, your confidant, your everything. You play together. Don't see it like a boss and a servant relationship, whereby the man feel like I'm the head and the wife is always like, I don't want our daddy to say this, I don't want our daddy to talk. So in such a situation whereby you people laugh together, you make joke, you play blanter on each other, you don't understand. When you are fond of each other, it builds bonds.
Okay.
You are not scared to talk to the other person. You are not afraid of the opinion of the other person. You say your mind. Because so many times I used to tell people that me as a person, one of the way for you to know you are my friend is when I'm not afraid to say things that I think you may not find it easy to hear. Because I know that you, as a friend of mine, you will understand that I'm not saying from the point of hate or from the art of hatred towards you. I'm saying it because you are my friend and I don't want you to feel bad about it. Like I should be free with you so that we can work on it and you should consider, or at least what I did to this guy doesn't like it, let me change. But if you are not my friend, we just do something, leave that one. I won't even want to talk about it because sometimes if I talk about it, it may be angry. if I'm started thinking like that, to me, I'm not saying you to be my really friend. And I used to I used to say, okay, like you know, can you offend the video? Or can the video offend you?
What's my business?
Because you don't know each other, you're not friends. So you can only offend people that are close to you.
Okay.
People that are your friend.
Okay.
So when you are now starting taking it serious, personal, like, oh, is somebody can only offend because somebody is close to you. So you should not take that offense to be something like a big deal. You should understand that it's a team for both of you to work together with. And this thing usually happens between couple. The wife, because the husband is doing so many things, the wife does not like it. The wife is not free to express.
Keep quiet.
You will not keep quiet. You will not be buckling up. Yeah. So, and those are the things that tells them in the future when the man has now grown.
So it's now payback now.
Now it's the woman that feel like, at least you are, my children are now grown. I don't need you anymore. So, you are not active. They understand the wife cannot be doing. That's why the wife doesn't really care about it because. But if I didn't be the build up on to the extent that the wife can even talk, even though it's the one go, Mr. Man, I don't like that, don't do it. I can't go. You understand? You grow, and with that, you people, and relationship is a school that you can never graduate from. You learn day by day. There is no way you can know your partner all right. Having said that,
are you saying there's no way you can know your partner? Like,
do you know one thing? Human beings are liable to change at any time. Change is constant. Do you understand? I may be this today, I may not be that tomorrow.
But something triggers change,
Now, sometimes, of course, something triggers change. Change may come as a result of exposure, growth, relationship. So many things can cause change. For example, now, let's say, when we got married, a new intake of a company that is earning, let's say, 50,000, 60,000. The circle of people around me are people of lower cadre in different organizational companies, my friends, you understand?
Okay.
Now, maybe after 15 years, my friends are now the MD of a company. I'm also the general manager of a company. I've been to different places. I've seen things.
Okay.
There's tendency for me to change. There's level of expectation that I'm expecting from people in my circle.
Okay.
So you, as my wife, you may not understand. You may like start feeling like this is not the guy I married. The guy I married is not always bothered about things being in a certain place or something being done in a particular way. But now, because he's more exposed now, his circle of his friends have grown. He has started meeting different people. Definitely change will come.
Okay.
People should understand that change does not always have to come as a result of bad influence or no. Change, so many things could cause change. Exposures as well. That's why a lot of couples, when they travel hard, they start having issues because what they thought to be right here, when they now got to abroad, they now feel like, I also have my rights. All these things that my husband is doing to me, he's not supposed to do it. It has to be 50-50. It's not my responsibility to wash. It's not my responsibility to clean. Do you understand? The husband also can go and wash, all those things. Now, if the woman does not understand that these things is about taking responsibility and making it work together as a couple, then first, if the woman is doing it from the point of, I'm doing it because I'm scared of not doing it. If I didn't do it, my husband will shout at my husband will talk. If she's not doing it from the point of, I wanted to do these things, do you understand? So then that's where challenges and issues come. So now, one thing about these things that goes that along the way, it starts buckled up. But when the woman is doing, because I know so many people that they love cooking for their family. They just love. They are happy when they cook food for the husband is eating it. And some people only cook because if I didn't cook, it will shout at me. Do you understand? So people have to understand those things. You have to, and like I said also, it also comes from the point of taking responsibility. Deciding to get married to somebody means you are choose to take a particular responsibility upon yourself.
And responsibility, you don't need to like it, but you just
that's the fact.
Okay, this is what I need to do. You might not even like it.
That's the fact. It's like you applying for a job as a customer service agent. And on a normal day, you don't like to talk, you don't like to pick calls and something like that. But you apply the customer service, you have to pick the calls because they pay your salary to pick the calls. Do you understand? It's your responsibility. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. No, when you not decide to get married to somebody, it is no more about you. That's one of the mistakes people make nowadays, especially this our new generation. Do what makes you happy. Do yourself. Do you. All those blah 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 blah. It doesn't work that way. If you want to do you, if you want to do yourself, if you want to do only what makes you happy, please be single. That's just the simple truth. Be single. And I know it because of the generation we are now, people just feel like it doesn't work that way. It's like a father that gave birth to a child and the father lost the job and the child is still very young. The father has to find a means to take care of the child. He has to look for a job, even if he's going to do a labourer, because that child is his responsibility. The father won't say because I'm a church person, I can't be carrying blocks and cement. You will not be looking at the child going hungry. No. It doesn't have to like the job, but he has to do the job to take care of the child because that's his responsibility. No, when you not decide to get married, now so many ladies will come from Rome and when we are still young, he doesn't treat me right, he usually bully me at home, he usually do like the boss. Now the children have grown. Wife is now old. Why should I be the one to take care of him? Yeah, you have to stay and take care of him because he is your responsibility. He may not have done his own part. He may be an irresponsible husband, but too wrong does not make it right. If he's an irresponsible husband, must you be an irresponsible wife?
That's what I'm going to ask you. When some men, they are not responsible at early stage of marriage, how do you expect woman to now take care of him in old age? How do you want that bond to be there?
That is why I said responsibility. The way I used to say these things that being responsible, people always take being responsible to be things of taking is always taking charge or being in control of something.
And wait, before you continue, what of this man that doesn't give any money to his wife, and the wife is even the breadwinner of the family, to take care of the children and all that self is the woman. So when the children now grow up now, they now feel like let's take care of our mother, so our mother can come to our place and take care of us. They just give the man something. It's not that they really don't invest. The wife is not with him like that. They just give him something based on it's our father, we cannot neglect him. So how do you want that bond to be there? Because the man from the beginning is irresponsible, and it's the woman that is even taking care of everything from the beginning. So it's now time for the woman to enjoy. So how do you want that woman to now stay at home and say my husband, when the husband said no husbands from the beginning? So because how do you think?
Now a lot of us generally, the decision we make, we don't want to be accountable for our actions. You choose a particular man, it's your choice. This man wants to marry me and I also decide to marry him. Unfortunately, the man is not something you thought he is. It turned out, or probably it changed along the way, it turned out to be something you didn't expect.
Okay.
I get those things. It is not easy. I'm not saying this as it is just a bed of roses. No, it's not easy. But the question I want to ask is that if you give birth to a son, a male child, and your male child got married, let's say peradventure, your male child now happens to meet some friend that doesn't take responsibility at all. You as a mother, you speak to your child, but your child is not changed, and the wife of your child endure that moment. Let's say your child now had an issue, maybe it's a sickness or something that make him to not be able to do things normally, and the wife of your child abandon your child, will you be happy?
I will not be happy.
Even though you know that your son
It's
did wrong, is irresponsible, you still won't be happy. So look at it that way, that even though my husband did bad to me when he was active, when he was serious, I shouldn't pay him with that. I choose to marry him. He's my husband, irrespective of whatever it is. I don't want this cause to continue.
And it's that whole time that you men will not be humble.
I
Now be doing
understand.
as if
Do you know one
people
thing?
are saints.
So all what you say, I understand. I'm not saying it is easy. I've seen people do things in both ways. Some people have taken the responsibility of not looking at the bad the husband did to them and take charge and be there for the husband. I've seen the reward they got, and I've seen people that abandoned the husband. I also seen the reward they got. The truth is that you should not pay evil with evil. You choose to marry this man. He's your husband. I get it. If you're in a position to, do you know one of the things about life is that at this time the man will be regretting. But one of the ways to make the man really, really sorry about his action, do you know, is when you are there for him. The man, I'm telling you, the man will bless you from the bottom of his heart and will always regret his action. But when you are not ignoring him, the man will also be regretting his action. But the pain the man will be going through at that time,
might make him die.
it might make him die early. You also might feel like you will never feel fulfilled. Do you know one thing about one of the things about this life, is that when you are in a position to help someone and you know that you can help this someone and you choose not to help that someone, and that person eventually dies or something, you may want to feel strong edge, but deep down in your mind you'll be feeling guilty because you know I should have helped this person and I didn't. I can understand if she doesn't have capacity to help in any way. I get that, but if you can be there for that matter, like the one you mentioned. I'm not saying the wife should not go and take care of the grandchildren or so, but seeing the husband in that position, they should have, at least maybe the wife wants to go for a week or 2 weeks, they should have provided somebody to take care of the husband for that period of time, and the wife should not have gone for 3 months. Like I used to
Maybe the children are not allowed to come back on him.
Now, let me ask, I used to make my mom as an example. Anytime my mom goes for Omugo to, do you know what she does? She will prepare food, put everything in the freezer for her husband. Even the day she got to your house for Omugo, she will start ringing it in your hair. My husband though, his food though, and you know, people that are going to take care of him. If 1 week, my husband food that I pray would have finished, and then he will go back home, prepare another set of food, take care of him. Maybe second day he will still come back. It does it mean my dad is perfect? Of course no. Does it mean my dad never wronged her? Of course no. But she felt that her first responsibility is to her husband.
So now, building bond is about taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Both couples should know their responsibility. It doesn't matter, maybe they like it or not. They should both take their responsibility.
That is why if you choose to marry, you choose to take responsibility. It's like me choosing to join a military. It means I've decided I'm ready to go to war and kill people or be killed.